Hello, my loves. Welcome to the Shift Pilates. My name is Eka, and thank you so much for joining me onto your mat. I have been a Pilates instructor for over 5 years, and I've been practicing Pilates for over 15 alongside my professional dancing career. Today, we have got a full body fiery flow, 30 minutes, your mat, you, and this bad gal right here, a resistance band, but no worries if you don't have access to one today. You can do this workout with no equipment at all. This just adds a little bit of something, bit of resistance, a little bit more fire. So it's always great if you do, no worries if you don't. As always here at The Shift, we film our workouts in complete silence. So you're welcome to work out in complete silence, which is always a really good challenge. You can, of course, play your own music, or we have our Shift curated playlists always linked down below. That's all from me. Grab your band if you have it. Meet me onto your mat. It's time to clock in to The Shift. All right, my team, we're going to start with the band around your thighs, just above your knees, hands down by your side, feet underneath your hips. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and take your very first roll down. You meet me down to the bottom. Maybe your hands touch the floor, maybe they don't. Bend your knees generously. Exhale, stretch far away. Bend your knees generously. Exhale, stretch far away. Try and get your chest a little bit closer towards your thighs. Next time you bend, tuck and roll all the way up. Your head is the last thing. Lift up to the sky, tuck your chin, and we take our roll downs. Bend and stretch a couple more times. Then we're going to start to take our inchworms. Tuck and roll all the way up. Rolling your shoulder blades back. The next time you roll down, you're going to meet me all the way down there. Start to walk your hands forward into your very first plank. Hands underneath your shoulder blades. Push the mat away. Take a deep breath in. Full breath cycle out. Bend your knees. Walk all the way back. You take a roll up. My loves, let's do 3 more just like that. Starting to warm up through the front and back of your body. Each time you get into your plank, it's a full breath cycle in. Fill your lungs with air. Let it all go. Bend and roll up. We have got 2 more. Big, strong exhale as you roll down, feeling the juice through each part of your spine. Full breath cycle in, full exhale and release. This is your last time rolling all the way up, rolling all the way down. Meet me into your plank, find a moment of hold. We're gonna tap our knees, press all the way back up. Tap your knees, press all the way back up. So nothing else is moving except for your knees bending and stretching. Now I want you to slightly press out into the band. And by doing so, you're gonna feel the outside of your legs and your booty start to activate. Continue to press up and away from the mat. Eye gaze is to the front. My loves, let's go for another 6, for 5. Waistband of your pants is really the thing that is lifting you back up into your plank. For 2, last one, press up and away, knees plant down, untuck your toes, reach back to find your child's pose. A little sway left to right, just release your hips, release wrists and shoulders. All right, my team, ripple yourself forward. We're gonna start today in a 4-point kneel. Now remember, if ever your wrists don't feel good to start off with, you can always meet me with your elbows down onto the floor, always your option. I'm gonna start up with my hands underneath my shoulders, roll them back and away from your ears. We're gonna start with our left leg, straight up to the sky, donkey kick. Slow lower all the way down. Now straight away with your band, you're gonna feel that resistance as you press your heel to the sky. Exhale, press, slow lower down. Now I want you to start to bring some awareness and attention to your rib cage and your belly button. Can you feel like everything pulls up and away from the mat actively, whether you're going up with your leg or controlling it down your belly button, remain supported. Good. Maybe if you're feeling good here, you can start to add in a double pulse. Exhale, press and squeeze, hold. Little lower, little lift, everything lowers down. It's a big, strong donkey kick. Little double pulse before you lower down. Now I want you to bring a little bit more weight into the left side of your body. So left hand or elbow is as firm as it can be down onto the floor. We're gonna start to float our right hand up and away. Next time you donkey kick up to the sky, can your right hand float up? It stays there as you take your pulse. It comes down as you tap your knee. Exhale, press away. Little pulse, everything lowers down. So by extending your arm away from the mat, you are lessening your base of support. If this feels a little bit too much, fingertips can always just lower down onto the mat. Gives you just a little bit more support. Exhale, press, little lower, little lift, and we lower all the way down. My loves, we're gonna start to add on. Little lower, little lift, hold. Right hand comes back down onto the mat. You're gonna bend your left knee across your right, lower down, bending your elbows. Everything presses to lift. Can you lower and tap? We take our lift, little halfway pulse. Right hand comes down to take a bend, to take a stretch. Everything lowers. Now, if you're looking for a full variation or just a little bit more, after you've taken your knee crossover, can your right arm re-squeeze out before everything lowers? Press, pulse, hand to cross, exhale, lift, everything lowers down, starting to absolutely feel the spice through my left booty cheek, yummy. Let's keep it going. Can you use your breath to help you? Everything lowers down. Again, a little bit more attention to your rib cage, especially as we start to add more movements in. You might find the tendency to sink down into your shoulders. Try and fight that feeling. Press up and away from the mat. Yummy, everybody. The next time that you lift everything up, let's all find a moment of hold. We're just going to work through our pulses. We are here for 8. Your hand can come down if required. Team, another 5. 3, 2, 1, hold. Bring your right hand down if it was up. We're just going to take our crosses. We lower, knee taps, exhale, press and lift. That band is really giving us the resistance. Hamstring and butt cheek really need to work hard. Press. Good. Elbows are just bending naturally. Nothing too much, nothing to do with them too much. Not just yet anyway. Whew. Let's go for 3. Gonna start to add our arms in 2. Good. Big strong press on your last one. Meet me there, hold. Extend your left toes. Take a bend of your triceps, nose towards your mat. Exhale, press and squeeze up. Let's go again. Bend, tip forward. Exhale, press and squeeze. So strong, everybody. Let's go for another 6 just like this. I want you to squeeze your elbows in towards your sides. Press. Your left toes are trying to reach up and past your band. Really feeling the resistance in that left butt cheek. Everybody, 2 more. We are going to finish off with a set of pulses. Last one. Big strong press all the way up. Meet me there, hold. Exhale, press into the band. Let's pulse here. For 8, pick your belly button up, eye gaze supported. Press your pointer finger down into the mat. Can you pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, lower all the way down. Take a little wriggle out. Beautiful job, everybody. We're going to flip straight away onto your back. Going to work into our abdominals just a little bit. Band can stay exactly where it is. Hands to the back of your head. Shit, that one really puffed me out. I wasn't using my breath as much as I needed to. Take a breath in to prepare, feet flat onto the ground. Now, as you exhale, I want you to press lower back and belly button down into the mat. Take an inhale. Maybe your pelvis shifts forward. You find that little gap. Exhale. Squeeze and press. Let's just take 2 more like this, everybody. Little pelvic tilts. Fill your lungs with air. Exhale and press it in. Good. Last one, we're going to hold it here. Press and squeeze. Let's hold this shape. We take an exhale to lift our chest and a slow lower down. Now I'm going to add on quite quickly here. Abdominals should actually be quite warm, especially if you've taken the option in our 4-point kneel series of bringing your hand up and away from the mat. Core is already warm from having to stabilize there. Exhale, press and squeeze, let's all hold. Can you float your heels up and away, lift your chest a little bit higher, lower your heels down, lower your chest. Exhale, chest lift up, hold. Heels are light, heels are heavy. We lower it down. Now this might not seem like much movement, but as your heels float, I want you to actively lift and peel your shoulder blades away from the mat a little bit more. We press, lift, down and away. Now you're welcome to stay here. The progression is, as you take your chest lift, heels float, but so do your toes. Up into tabletop, toes lower back down, chest lowers, heels remain lifted. Exhale, press. We float. Lower and melt. Good, team. Now here, it's really vital for you to feel that rib to hip connection. So as we lower our feet down, it's really easy to start to arch. Remember, we started off our ab series with our pelvic tilt. So I want you to come back to that feeling, everything grounding down into the mat. You only lift as high as you can maintain your imprinted spine. You don't need to always take the hardest variation. You need to meet yourself exactly where you are at. There's no prizes for trying to push past good form and conscious movement. Good, everybody, we're going to add on. The next time we take chest lift, meet me there, hold. Exhale, press and squeeze. It's just your toes that lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Beautiful. If you're after a little bit more, every time your feet lift, your hands reach. Every time your feet lower, your hands come back to the back of your head. Take it slow. Exhale. Inhale. Drill your belly button down. And return. Everyone, let's go for another 5. Keep lifting. Feet are light. So strong. 2 more. Good. Last one. Meet me there, find a moment of hold. We're going to start to pulse our chest. Exhale, press. And press. Can you keep it slow? Good. Press gently out into the band. Reach your knees over your hips, not too far in, okay? The further your knees, the more abdominal engagement you are going to need. Keep reaching your fingertips, my team. You've got this. We're pulsing for 5. 4, press out into your bed. 3. Last 2, hold on your last one. Hold, stay. Keep lifting and reaching. Can you extend your legs long? Squeeze them back in deep in your belly button. Extend and squeeze. The higher your toes go, the less load on your abdominals. So you do with that information what you will. If your neck is starting to feel it, one hand can come to the back of your head. Keep drilling your belly button down. Stay with me, everybody. I know it's tough. 4, 3. Good. Press out into your bend. You've got this. For 2. Everyone, you're going to meet me open. Hold on your last one. Little pulses to finish. 10. Good. Can you peel shoulder blades even further? Oh, enjoy that burn, everybody. Let's go for 4. For 3. You've got this. 2. Last one. And lower it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. Yummy. Let's roll up and flip over. Let's get the other side done. So you're meeting me back into your 4-point kneel. This time it is our right leg that is moving. So again, you can come down onto your elbows if that feels better for you. Hands right underneath your elbows if you're taking that option. Flex through your right heel. Ooh, I can feel my abs burning, which is perfect because in this position, everything is lifted up and away from the mat. Exhale, donkey kick up. Slow lower down. Exhale, donkey kick up. And slow lower down. Good. Now, as we get fatigued, it's really easy to let your head hang. I want you to focus in on finding strength through your neck. So chin is away from your chest and eye gaze is really strong and supported. My loves, let's start to add in our double pulse. Exhale, press, little lift, little lower, everything lowers down. Now your abdominals are absolutely toasty at this point. So if you're ready to, we're going to start to add in left arm floating long and away. It stays for our pulse. It lowers back down as our knee comes down. Exhale, press and squeeze. Stay, squeeze and lower down. Let's try and coordinate the whole movement. Squeeze and lower down. Good. Now really feeling air underneath your right armpit. You're trying not to sink down into your shape. Press up and away. Try and maintain the shape of your torso. I promise it's really going to help your overall form. Instead of thinking of how high you can get your right heel, I want you to think about how strong you can keep your spine, your belly button, and your shoulders. Good. Everybody, we're going to start to add on. Big, strong press. Take your double pulse. Hold. Left hand refines the mat. We're going to curve our knee across and over. Elbows bend organically. Big, strong press all the way up. Everything lowers down. It's an exhale press. Take your double pulse. Left hand returns. We take a slow rainbow. Maybe your eye gaze also follows. It can almost look past your left elbow. Big, strong press. We lower down. Now you've got your option to bring your left arm up and away as you take your very last donkey kick. I nearly fell over there. And then lower. Stamp to the sky. Double pulse. Hand. Take your knee across, everything lifts. My team, we're doing really, really well. Want you to see if you can get a little bit slower and a little bit deeper into the press of your band. So, so good. Good. We're going to meet into our pulses. Going to take one more full round of this. Pressing your pointer finger down into the mat. Keep your shoulder supported. Okay, big strong lift all the way up. Maybe your hand floats, maybe it doesn't. Let's start to pulse our right hip. Good, everybody. Can you lift your belly button up and away? Keep supporting your neck. So, so strong. We're pulsing for another 5. 4. We're just going to take our rainbows for 3, 2, 1. Place your right hand down. Rainbow bend. Exhale, press. Good. Rainbow bend. Exhale, press. After this little series, we're going to start to take our leg long, moving into our tricep push-ups. So strong, everyone. Feel the sides of your waist lifted and supported. Come back to your breath, especially as it starts to get spicy. In 4, we're gonna stretch our right leg. How can your breath help you? For 2. Last one, make it your best one yet. Exhale, press and squeeze, hold. Extend your right toes. You take 1 tricep. Big, strong press. Good. Your right butt cheek, I know, is absolutely feeling it. Let's keep it going. Down. And stretch. Stretch your right knee even further. And press. Elbow squeezing into your side waist. We are here for another 4. For 3, find connection with that band. Keep pressing. We're going to pulse. In 2. Last one. Meet me with your arms long and strong. Let's do this, team. 10, 9. Enjoy the lift of the crease line of your bottom. Your waistband is pressing up, air underneath your armpits. Team, move that band for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Let's all open our knees and find a child's pose. Little rock, side to side. So strong, everyone. Beautiful. Now, before we go on to the next series, let's all slip our straps off. Band is going to come around your wrists. We're going to take a little, wow, who told me to cut a fringe while exercising? It is absolutely, if my hair is in 3 strands on my forehead, mind your business. It's fine. We're going to meet with your band around your hands. Take a little thigh stretch. Now, this is my most hated exercise in the Pilates repertoire, but when I tell you that the benefits are absolutely tenfold, so we got to do it. Sometimes life is about doing things that you don't want to do and making the most of it. That's all about the shift mindset, isn't it? Meet me with your knees just a little bit wider than your hips, so you've got a good base of support. Hands out in front of you. Now, the top of your head lifts up, shoulders roll down. You're in one long line. You're going to try and keep that long line. Press your feet into the ground. Hinge from your knees. You start to hinge backwards. Should feel a stretch through your thighs. Reach your fingertips forward. Restack your spine. Hinge. Back. 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 Fingertips. Bring you back forward. Now, I want everybody to try and push their range of motion, even just 1 centimeter. And reach. The suggestion here, not the suggestion, that's the wrong word. What is the word that I'm looking for? The refinement. Here we go. The refinement here is to feel your ribs and your hips come together. It's really easy here to try and lean back from your lower back. You're trying to avoid that. So tuck your tailbone, press out into the band, feel the stretch of your thighs, and then find the restack. We're going to start to add on. Thigh stretch, open. Restack. You're going to hinge and tap your booty down once. Reach your hands up and above your head. Big, strong press. Good. We take 1 thigh stretch back. Restack. We take a booty tap, lean forward, and we press. Now, everybody, I want you to actively press out into your band. Trying to open, rip your band apart. Really, really strong, everyone. Okay, the next time you lean all the way back, meet me there, hold. You find that hinge position. Tap your booty down, hinge your body forward, seesaw and thrust all the way back up. You find your thigh stretch. You take a hinge. You take a thigh stretch. Everybody stay with me. Keep reaching your wrists open. You're trying to split your band apart. Squeeze bottom. Press and away. Thighs are burning. How good. Keep coming back to your breath. Keep sinking your rib cage down. So good, everybody. We're going to open back out into our thigh stretch. Meet me there, hold, little pulses. Exhale, squeeze back. Back and back. This is where your resolve comes in. Roll your shoulder blades back and away from your ears. Pick up your belly button. You are pulsing for 5, for 4. Stay with me. 3, 2. Hold on your last one. Yes, you can. Squeeze your bum. Lift your hands. Lower. Lift. Belly button in and lower. My thighs are burning, so are yours. Let's enjoy it. For 4, can you lean back? For 3, oof. Last 2. Stay with me, last one. Hold, 5, lean back. 4, yes you can. 3, 2, launch forward. Ooh. Last one, take a little rock. How delicious. Bring your band up and across your biceps, just in between your elbows and your shoulders, team. We're gonna finish off today with some push-ups, my absolute favorite exercise in the whole world. Now, your band is really gonna help you here. Hands underneath your shoulders. We're gonna reach back and find our plank straight away. Take a breath in here. Take a full exhale. Okay, press back, find your downward dog. Chin might find the band, that's okay. Take a quick little pedal. I know that those thigh stretch exercises got a bit intense. Okay, find a ripple forward. Meet me into your plank. Hold this shape. You're gonna bend your elbows. Chest is going to find the band. Exhale, press and squeeze all the way up. Wait, I'm just gonna move my microphone because I know that that is not going to be a good place. I'm just gonna place my microphone down. Hopefully you can still hear me. Bend around your elbows. You take one bend, down, down, down. The band is gonna bounce you all the way back up. Press, good. We take a bend. Exhale, press. I'm gonna add on left knee, right elbow. Extend back, right knee, left elbow. Extend back, one push-up. Down, big strong press. Team, stay with me. One mountain climber. One bend of your elbows, pounce back up. Let's go, team. Knees can always come down, but try and challenge yourself to do these push-ups on your toes, even if it's just the first 2. Good. Shoulders are absolutely feeling it. Stay with me. Another 3 rounds. 2. Down, press. Last one. Let's go, everybody. 1, 2, down, exhale, press. All the way up. Let's find a hold. Tuck your tailbone. Eye gaze forward. Breath in. Breath out. Press out into the band. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower your knees down. Find your child's pose. Exhale it all out. You can take that band off. Meet me down into your child's pose. Take a little rock, side to side. Fill your lungs with air and release them. Again, fill your lungs with air. Find some stillness and release. Gentle roll all the way up. Wow, I am absolutely sizzling. I hope you are too. That was really fun. I always love adding in little props like this. The band is such a wonderful, easy, low-cost way to add a little bit more resistance to your workout. But as I said in the beginning, if you don't have a prop, you can always do our workouts. No props, just you, just the mat, and the will to push a little bit deeper. I hope you all enjoyed that. Wow, I'm still puffed out from it. That was a spicy little one, and something that I really hope you took out of this workout is anytime you feel a resistance, whether that be physically with the band or mentally or any type of resistance, I hope that you can push into it just as we pushed into the band and get a little bit deeper into whatever experience and situation you are in. Now, again, this might sound a little bit woo-woo, but I truly believe, and this is the whole ethos of the Shift Pilates, is what happens on the mat gets to be a perfect mirror about what happens in real life. So as we were pushing into this resistance band through our donkey kicks, through our push-ups and thigh stretch, we also get to push into the resistance of our life, get to experience it deeper, get to get a little bit closer to deepening the connection with ourselves. And I hope that you found even just 1 more centimeter in this workout, and I hope it translates into just 1 bit deeper and closer with yourself. But thank you all so much for joining me on the mat. I had a great time. And I hope you did too. As always, big love from us here at the Shift Pilates, and I'll see you next time on the mat.